All right, everyone, the time is right. I've been waiting for this since I started. I wanted to show you how to make a Canadiano. Now, happens to be the second favorite part of my day, which is decaf day, decaf afternoon. Here, let me just make sure my camera doesn't fall over. And now, in order to get the perfect Canadiano, you need a espresso machine that has a manual on, so that you can manually turn it on and you can manually engage the pump thing. So, you need to start with a fairly small glass. It's a 1 cup, I guess, but I like them with somewhat of a fluted bottom. Because I love to do things imprecisely. So, first and foremost, you'll need some brown sugar. Okay, good, you can see that. Brown sugar. Some coffee. This happens to be decaf. This is my regular calf. Ha 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 jokes. Max power, but I'm actually, my afternoon decafs don't end up being completely decaf. So here, no, we'll start with the sugar. We'll start with it. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm excited for coffee. So with the sugar, we're doing it to taste, but the thing about it is that the brown sugar adds more complexity to all of the caramelly, chocolatey brown notes of the coffee. So I just put an amount in that equates to my preference, which happens to be, if we look at this and I scoop it to make a trough in the middle, you can even see it when I tilt the thing. It struggles to fill that center, and that means that there's not too much brown sugar. I could measure the weight and stuff, but everyone prefers sugar differently. So I mean, figure that out on your own. But I do recommend a brown sweetener. So if not brown sugar, then %100% maple syrup. Woo! All of this has been coffee. Yum. So, we've got this on, we've got our sugar, and now I'm going to pack a mostly decaf, tiny bit of calf, just for the, I'm going to put a tiny bit more, just because I'm rewarding myself for making a video. And then the rest will be decaf just for help. The nice thing about having a tiny bit of the calf is that it actually gives you the chemical catharsis of getting a new dose of caffeine, despite not getting too much. So, I mean, do with that as you will. But we're about to get to the good stuff. So, oops, gonna spray coffee everywhere, even more everywhere. I'm going to tamp down this nicely, and on my machine I can go pretty hard, so it's a nice flat little thing. And here we go. So this is a double espresso, and I like to brew it into the sugar, because then it melts it. And I need to make sure we have water. Yes, we do. All right, so what I like to do is run this thing until you start to notice the dribble like destination ends up changing to a different color. Oops. Pour the coffee down the back. Oh, see, it's starting to happen. So I'm going to turn that off. Whoopsie daisies. So if we look, there's those two little dots. So what this is actually called, I call it twice brewing, but if you were to just let it run and run and run and run, it's called a long, whatever that means, like, well, a long run. And the thing about it is that chemically or compositionally, coffee grounds can be brewed twice. Once for full caffeine efficacy and then residual. But the thing is I'm not doing this for strength. It is a little bit stronger, but it's that if you're going to do an Americano, you're going to fill it up with hot water. Why not fill it up with hot coffee-ish water and get everything for what it's worth? So the ready light is on now. So now we're at full heat again, and the coffee grounds were allowed to sit for a little bit. I don't know if that's the magical key, but I just like to go, oh yeah, now they've just been allowed to like let go of the last bit of their juices and their flavors. And then we run it one last time. And we do not want to overshoot this because it will taste disgusting. But if you watch, this, the dots will start to go from like coffee yellow colors to like, yeah, here. It's like white, like flour. And that's when you're starting to just get essentially all the bad tastes, but the nothing part of it. And if I can pull this guy away, you have a nice little gap up here for some half and half. So I like to give it a once and twice and a third to get rid of the sugar at the bottom. And then some lactose-free milk, because I'm lactose intolerant. And this half and half is a godsend because I love a delicious coffee, and I pour it from a million miles away so it self-stirs. Now I'm going to tell you how my instructions turned out. Here, let's go for the perfect hallmark moment. Wait, where is it? Oh, I'm gonna just eat my hair, like a lot of it. Best part of waking up. Ha 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 ha. Not bad. I ran it a little long. That gap at the end, that gap that I left, like there, should have been more like, maybe more like that. So we just got a bunch of water. But the nice thing is that it doesn't taste like an ashtray. So that's really nice. And look at that beautiful coffee art. Yeah, so that's how you make a Canadiano. I guess the maple syrup would make it an extra Canadiano. But the reason I call it that is because it's an Americano, but a little stronger. So yeah, take with it what you will, but makes for a delicious, dark chocolatey, smoky coffee. And if you'd like to know what's in my max power, I can show you how I do my house blend. So yeah, just let you know. And let me know if you want to know more about this delicious coffee that I make, because, well, I'm ready to shut you out and go have my coffee now. See ya!